Hi there, this is Grime Gran. Now you're listening to bits of this and bits of that podcast. If you ain't listening, up yours fucking ugly.
Intro's too long as well. Boring.
That's a normal intro of a song though.
Boring.
That's how it goes.
Straight to the truth, man, I'm bougie. Then I'm straight to the booth. I ain't looking from a mountain, I'm standing on the roof. I've been standing on the floor with my traps and my coots. Drop top, ready to run this place blue. I've read all about you, that's dead though. I ain't gonna chat any shit about Maya, she's cool. So we ain't gonna do the whole Maya thing since your first album. Music is dying. That's why I'm in the game right in front of the back.
This is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
It's cold outside, man, I'm back to the road outside. Man, I'm getting pretty bold outside, yeah. I bring two in, you gotta run out. That just happened, you got done out. I'm out of blood's grand blood, so I can't done out. My flow can't done out, my bars won't run out.
Oh, sorry. That was easy right here. And then the only reason I'm not with it is because it's drill.
Personally, I don't know the difference. That's the truth.
Listen to the difference in the beat.
I came to your show and moved to your brother in front of your dad. You were taught, old man, just so sad. Should've known better.
I'm not gonna lie, that was very savage.
That's so deep.
Don't get me wrong, yeah? What he's saying is a bar. The bars wise, don't get me wrong, yeah? Look, yeah. Let's be honest. Beat wise, he should have stuck to grime because that was how the beef started. They was talking about grime from the beginning of it.
Maybe, yeah.
So he should have stuck with a grime beat.
Yeah.
Lyric wise, perfect.
Okay, so
he went ham, like he went for the jugular.
With all that, him having that beat, I think he's shit all over Wiley. Personally.
Yeah, lyric wise, maybe.
I feel like there's a lot of people that are old like Wiley. They're not actually that relevant. And they do things like that, so people start talking about them. Like my niece who's like 19 would struggle to know who Wiley is, but she knows who Stormzy is.
I don't think she would.
Shall I text her?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't think she would struggle to know who Wiley is. I don't think anyone is. The guy brought out 3 new tunes at the end of last year. Everyone knows them.
What are they?
What was they called? Gavinci Bag.
I never heard of it.
What was the other one called? My memory is so shit.
There you go. Won't prove it.
No, that's just my memory. You can't prove a point of someone's shit memory.
I don't know one of his songs.
It's because you don't listen to music that often.
I listen to music every day.
You listen to old people stations. The fuck? You listen to an old man's radio station.
I listen to a bit of everything.
You listen to old people radio.
I have a wide genre of music. I wake up, I listen to Heart.
But
I might listen to Capital Extra. And
you don't listen to them on the way to work. You listen to old people radio.
I want to listen to Wiley on the way to work.
No, but this is my point though.
Between Wiley and Stormzy, I choose Stormzy.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of Stormzy to start with.
I remember.
But I think he is sick. At the same point, yeah. Either way, I don't think there's much in it. There's not much in it to go with who's winning and who's not winning, realistically. Because Wiley kept it normal because it was grime. Flow is always a winner with him, no matter what. Flow's always winning.
I think it always sounds the same.
No, not always. On grime, on most.
My opinion.
Your opinion, yeah. When it comes to like grime and war dubs, it might be.
She said, I've heard of him, but definitely Stormzy.
Is that...
See what I'm saying though?
No,
like,
I get what you're saying.
If you're talking like younger kids and that, like she would have gone Wireless or wherever to see Stormzy. But if Wiley had been headlining, they wouldn't have been like, oh, Wiley's a big thing. I don't know. I just think he's a bit old and a bit.
No, all of that aside. All of that aside.
I feel like
he's not irrelevant because he's still doing music and people still know who he is.
I feel like people.
But all of that
like
aside,
do things
with the
so
two
that other
songs,
people are talking about them. Like, say for instance, we've been talking about Stormzy cheating on Maya.
Yeah.
Like a complete and utter idiot for doing that.
Yeah.
I don't think that Georgia girl was anything on Maya, personal opinion.
Yes.
But that's what we were talking about. Have we spoke about Wiley's life? No, because he's not relevant. Do you see what I'm saying? Like
all of that.
No, that's my opinion.
Yes, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
What I'm saying is, like, Stormzy is more relevant. So when Wiley starts talking about him and sending for him, blah blah blah, because he started grime.
No, that's not what happened though.
Right, okay,
it started on Twitter. Wiley was ranting, saying stuff about people, whatever.
Because he seems to think because he started grime.
No, he's just giving his opinion
on what?
On the way things are within grime and stuff at the moment.
Because he started it and.
I don't think that's what it is. I think he's just opinionated. That's all it is.
Though.
Yeah, you can't hate him for that.
To be honest,
I can't help that.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is, like, just because you're opinionated, not everyone wants it shoved down their throat. Like,
I get that.
I get that. To Stormzy.
I get that. But that aside, all of that stuff aside, the songs, which is the better one?
Stormzy.
So you're telling me right now that Stormzy's winning?
100%.
Yeah.
100%, hands down.
All right, cool.
I wouldn't even query it, to be honest. I thought the way that he went about it was so direct.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, Wiley said a couple little things in there, but there weren't really nothing except that Maya thing that I was like, oh. Like, with Stormzy, I was a bit like, oh shit. Like,
see, but do you know what though?
My God.
I think if you look at the bigger picture of the whole, he wasn't ready. I think if you look at the bigger picture of the whole thing, all it's doing is just shining even more of a light on the music scene over here. Because people are seeing it as the guy that started grime and the biggest thing in grime.
Rolls eyes.
All right.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing in grime at the minute are having a clash of opinions on a song.
Yeah,
so it's shining a light on the whole thing. I personally think that this is a little bit orchestrated.
Okay. Remember when it happened with who was the other one? Bugsy and
Chip.
That one was really good. But neither of them were doing big things at that time. So it was just, whereas I feel like Stormzy's doing big things and then people have now got something to say. Do you know what I mean? It's like if he weren't doing that good, would you have had anything to say about him?
We can't speculate that though, can we? Really?
I just feel like there's a lot of older grime artists who ain't that relevant and have to have something to say because they're not that relevant. So they would come at people that are relevant just so that people are now talking about them, personally.
All right. There you have it. That's our opinion on it.